What's up, my modern day ninjas? Faustin with you once again, and today we are going to be switching out this for this. Finally, it's been a really long time coming, and I know if you own a TX, or I guess pretty much almost any Thrustmaster product, you probably already know how to do all this, but I just wanted to make a video for you guys, show you guys what's up, and show you the excitement of what is my birthday gift. So let's show you what's up. We're going from this, which is what comes standard with the Thrustmaster TX. So we're going from this, we went to this, and honestly, I never used this one ever. This has never been used in any way, form, or fashion, because when I purchased the system, I got this rim as well, and so I put that on, and that's the only one I ever used. But yeah, if you're gonna be going through this progression, you're gonna go from this, and then I went to this, which is also Ferrari, and then finally this, which is also Ferrari, which kind of makes you think I like Ferraris. And while Ferraris are definitely not bad cars, and not the cars that I'm really into, I guess. But yeah, let's bring this a little bit closer. I'm all at an odd angle trying to show you all this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn this upside down, because there's a screw back here. I guess I can show you that. I could try. I could fail. Yeah, I cannot see it in the camera. Let me see. So it's right here at the tip of the screwdriver. You can't see it. It blends in really well. I apologize for that. But there's a screw there. You want to unscrew that. You don't want to take the screw out. You just want to loosen it. It doesn't hold the wheel in place, but it does lock down the collar that holds the wheel in place. So I'm going to try and show you this again, and once again it's going to fail. Just don't have great lighting in here. I apologize for that, but anyways, just unscrew it like most of the way, I guess. And then I'm going to have to put the camera down because I need both hands for this. But you're just going to twist the collar clockwise, and it's going to unscrew, and the wheel is going to pop off. And that's it. And this is the collar I'm talking about. You can actually see the screw now there. Like I said, you don't want to take it all the way out. There's no reason to. You can if you want to. I mean, if you really want to. But there's no reason to do that. And you run the risk of losing it. And like I said, it doesn't hold the wheel into place, but it screws down and locks the collar onto the wheel so that this doesn't unscrew while you're racing and your wheel pop off in your hands. And if you're in something like iRacing and that should happen, then somebody's probably gonna post a complaint against you, and you're probably gonna get kicked out or something, because nobody's gonna understand that your wheel popped out, and that's not what I'm looking for. So next, remember, this is upside down right now, so we're gonna locate that, and you can see this is a cross shape, so we're just gonna slide that on there. Not all the way, don't force it or anything. The act of actually screwing the collar, which is what I'm doing now, turning it counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, depending on where in the world you are. I am in the US, we say counterclockwise, until it's tight. And as you rotate the collar, it actually pulls the wheel in and locates it into the pins, locates the pins into the correct positions. So there's that. And since we have that done, once again we will screw the screw back down. You don't want to screw this down tight. Like I said, you're not really doing anything except making sure the collar can't turn. So don't get in there and tighten it so tight that you're gonna mess something up or strip something. Just keep turning it lightly until it doesn't want to turn anymore, and then stop. And then that's it. That is it. Wow, that is tiny in comparison, like, to what I'm used to. You can see, let me move this back. Maybe you can see a little bit better. Yeah. They're both very heavy. This is, of course, made of plastic. I've heard people complain about it being too plasticky. I'm not really sure what that means, but it is plastic. You know, you can actually look at it and see that it looks 3D printed, and so you can see like the layers of print, these lines. So like they didn't sand it down really well or anything, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It still looks good to me. I'm not adverse to the way it looks. It does have rubberized grips. The whole rim right here on this is rubberized, and this actually is more metal than plastic. And then this one, the original one that it came with, this is completely plastic, but it too has rubberized grips. So from here to here on both sides is all rubberized. Actually feels pretty good. This one is super light compared to the other two, which is weird. Well, yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't understand that. Oh, and I do remember something. So let me explain. Let me show this to you guys. I saw a video where somebody couldn't find the D-pad on this wheel, and it's the start engine button. This is the D-pad on here. So up, down, left and right, or what have you. This is the D-pad. Just so that you know, this is the X button, I think. No, this is the X button. I don't know what this is. It's just a big button. I don't know. I guess it's something in there, but I've never used it, so I don't know. But this is the D-pad, and if you look really closely, yeah, the reason I know is because you can see the indicators around there showing that it's the D-pad. So, yeah, this does have a D-pad, and it's the start engine button, just in case you were wondering. And then, of course, this has an obvious D-pad, and this is a button too. This has that little dial thing as well. I don't know why I'm getting into it, but that's not a button. So there's not a button on there. It just one turn, either left or right. Anyways, oh, also, there are some buttons back here. Don't know what they're for either. Like I said, I've never used this, but they're not on any of the other rims. Either of the other rims that I have. Anyways, right, let me just make sure. Feel back here and make sure, yeah. So, anyways, there you have it. I'm about to get into this and turn some laps on something. Project Cars, F1 2015, or Forza 6, something. Because this thing, like I said, I've been wanting this for a long time, and I've been pushing it, thinking that there are other things that I just wanted more. I'm curious to see what button is what, because there are a ton of buttons. There are 8 push buttons, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then there are 3 two-way switches, so it's up and down for each one, and then they recenter themselves, so it's either way you push it, it's like one button push. There are 2 D-pads, so this right here and this right here. Don't know why that is. They're not buttons, they're just D-pads. I think they're actually 8-way. That's the way they feel to me. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that, but they do feel that way to me. So I'm not sure. And then, last but not least, there are 2 rotary dials. I know that this isn't, all these aren't going to be, oh, and they're, of course, the paddles, and they're push-pull style. So you can't pull both at the same time like you can on, say, this rim right here. These are individual, so no push, only pull on each of these. These are push-pull, so you can push them or pull them. So you could actually race this with one hand. I guess that's actually pretty convenient. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. Actually, in the beginning, as I first learned about it, I didn't like it, and it kind of put me off on the wheel a little bit. But the more I think about it, you know, with all the buttons and the rotaries and everything, switches, it's not too bad, because if you had to operate the shift in either direction with one hand, you could quite easily. So that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, guys, that's it. It's on there. I'm gonna get in something. I'm gonna race because I'm kind of excited about it. Alright, guys, so until next time, thanks for checking out the video with me. Hope that if you had any question about any of the Ferrari rims for the Thrustmaster TX, or actually the Thrustmaster system, I guess, right? Because they all are pretty much interchangeable, yeah? So, yeah, I hope any questions that you had about any of these things, maybe they were answered today in this, my switching out rims video. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna go race. Once again, thanks for watching. Until next time, this has been Falchion, and you know me, I'm Ghost. Later. Thanks for taking the time to check out the video, and if you have another second or two, use that time to show off your blade skills and slice that subscribe button. Until next time, later.